Net zero dead?
Yes.
Yeah, baby. Net zero dead.
I can breathe now.
Let's celebrate.
Yep.
G'day, everyone. Welcome to The Bothy. I'm Chris.
G'day, I'm Al.
Today, mate, it looks like net zero has got some competition, mate. AI.
Yes.
Nice.
You can't have one.
You can't have both.
You can't have both.
You can't have both. So today we're going to talk about AI consumption and some other issues that have come to light. So we recently watched a video of Eric Schmidt talking to Congress in the US. He's the former CEO and executive chair of Google and current CEO of an aerospace company called Relativity Space. He warns of the consequences of building massive data centers to enable AI to flourish around the world and what it will cost everybody. Should we watch that video?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
What we need from you, if I may say that directly, is we need energy in all forms, renewable, non-renewable, whatever. It needs to be there and it needs to be quickly. People are planning 10 gigawatt data centers. Just to do the translation, an average nuclear power plant in the United States is 1 gigawatt. How many nuclear power plants can we make in 1 year where we're planning this 10 gigawatt data center? Gives you a sense of how big this crisis is. Many people think that the demand of energy part that our industry takes will go from 3% to 99% of total generation. One of the estimates that I think is most likely is that data centers will require an additional 29 gigawatts of power by 2027 and 67 more gigawatts by 2030. Gives you a sense of the scale that we're talking. These things are industrial at a scale I have never seen in my life.
Wow. That is insane.
It's an eye-opener, isn't it?
That's insane.
It's an eye-opener, mate. I mean, it's just staggering.
67 gigawatts.
Yep.
So potentially they need to build 67 more nuclear power stations.
Exactly right.
To accommodate the AI industry and the what's to come.
It's staggering, but when you sit down and think about it, it makes perfect sense. How are we going to power these things?
Most of AI's energy needs are concentrated in data centers. And inside each data center are any number of servers which create immense amounts of heat as they process data. Running those servers and keeping them cool is one of the main drivers of electricity consumption for AI. To give you an idea of how much electricity these data centers use, today, a hyperscale data center operated by a big tech company uses about as much electricity as 100,000 households. The largest data center currently under development will use 20 times that amount.
So I did some math. Hopefully maths.
We're not American. It's got an S at the end.
Did some maths.
Yes.
/math. So they'll need another 67 gigawatt by 2030. That's not that far away, mate.
No.
We know 2030 is 4 years away. That's the equivalent of running 52 million homes.
52
million homes.
67 gigawatts.
Yeah.
Is so.
In 4 years, they're going to need enough power to run a whole new USA.
On top of what
they've already got, which they're reducing. Well, they're not in the USA because they've woken up. But in Australia, we're reducing.
Well, we're going to be living in caves, mate, the way they're freaking going.
Oh, there's not a bad cave not far from us up in the hills, mate.
Mm-hmm.
We should go up there now and stake a claim.
Stay there. Just stay there. Live there.
Exactly right. We're trying to reduce power when what we need to be doing is increasing it.
Yep.
So what wins here, mate? Is it tech or climate?
Yeah, well, you can't have one. You can't have both.
You can't. So we know the winner, whoever makes the most money.
Yeah. And it's obviously AI.
It's going to be tech. Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, to see Bill Gates jump ship so quickly and say, climate change isn't really that big an issue. Oh, my God.
What's happened?
Yeah.
So Bill Gates was quoted recently as saying, the current framing is misguided and diverts resources from the most effective areas.
He was one of their biggest advocates.
Exactly.
But now...
He's talking about reduction in human numbers, mate. Current actions...
That never worked in COVID.
No, it didn't. Current actions don't prioritise improving the lives of people. So Bill Gates is saying that. What's the catch, mate? Something's going on here. Big businesses have realised, hang on, we can make more money out of AI. Fuck net zero.
Yeah.
We're off it.
That's all it's about, mate.
Yep. So the push for net zero by 2050, dead.
Gone. Well, mate, the big guns left early.
Yeah.
And two of the big guns didn't even join. They went, oh, yeah, we'll do it at 2:30. But they knew this shit was going to happen.
But then you got nations like Australia. So we have hitched our wagon to net zero and pushed harder lately. Then what we've gone is, let's cut the brake line so that we've got no way of pulling up. We're just going to career on to net zero, and we're going to look very stupid relatively soon.
Well, the thing is, we're going to go backwards in comparison to these other Western nations, and we're going to look like freaking Neanderthals.
So Australia is knee-deep in negotiating 10 gigawatts of data centers, all right? Now, that would put us the third biggest player in the world behind the USA and China and ahead of India. They've just approved, first approval of a 7 gigawatt data center on Christmas Island.
Google.
Correct. And guess who the other two are pending for?
Microsoft.
Yes.
And
named after a rainforest.
Amazon.
In Australia.
Jeff Bezos does it again.
Yeah. So Amazon is set to spend $20 billion on data center infrastructure in Australia in the next 4 years.
What are they going to pay for all our energy?
Because, no, they're going to pay.
Because we don't have the power.
But how does Christmas Island generate? What, is the whole island going to be covered by solar?
How big is it? Well, it can't be solar panels, mate. Let's face it, it can't be.
So let's put this in perspective. Australia's largest energy generator is the Errorang Power Station.
And what is that Victoria?
No, New South Wales.
Right.
It generates around 3 gigawatts of energy. Now, it's actually about 2.8. Errorang is scheduled to close in 2027.
And we're getting another 2.8?
And it's being replaced by a 0.7 gigawatt battery storage system.
Because we're using less energy now. Well, unless they're planning brownouts and blackouts literally every other week, how are they going to do this?
In order to replicate the power required, I think it's just over 200 million solar panels on solar farms we have to create.
Wow.
Yeah.
But how many batteries do we need?
Well, that's a stupid part, mate. And this is what people don't understand. We've talked about net zero replicating the power supply we've got now.
Mm-hmm.
But with everything with technology, we all know it's more and more and more and more power. We're never going to be able to create through renewables alone what we need. Why can't people see this, mate?
Yeah.
Just does my
people are still
fucking head in.
A lot of these people, well, they're simple, right? And they really want to believe that for once. I mean, look, when I left school and I voted, I got into voting, and maybe I was 19 or something, and I wanted to vote Greens because I loved nature, I loved animals. I was fully I never paid any bills. I never had to do the regular things that your parents have to do to stay alive. So you're brainwashed into believing that this is what I want to do. I want to do something for nature, and you do it.
Yeah.
Regardless. And when I was a kid, I was like, why can't everybody just stop what they're doing now and do this? Regardless, because we're all going to be dead in 10 years, because this is what they told us.
Yeah.
But it wasn't global warming.
No.
It was global, it was going to be an ice age.
Yeah.
So I believed that shit. And I'm sorry to say that I fell for it.
You were wrong.
And it's just a big con.
Well, you were conned.
I was
exactly
conned.
Right. Yeah. You were lied to.
My son believes it, but he believes it's global warming, and we have made such an effect on the global carbon dioxide and whatever, methane, and don't get me started.
But it's all going to change, mate.
It's all going to change.
It's going to take over.
Yes. So all these lunatics that were in the fringe that went, yes, they're doing it, we're there. Now that it's going to do a full flip.
Yeah.
And they're going to be, what just happened?
Yeah.
They're going to have the rug pulled out from under them.
Yep. Do you reckon that the Christmas Island residents have been asked their opinion or whether they want this
or adequately
compensated for all the shit that's going to go down for them?
I would say no.
No, exactly right. It doesn't end there, mate. As well as the impost on our electrical supply, there's another issue. So let's take a quick look at a video of that, and then we'll come back and discuss this as well.
Artificial intelligence is making your electricity worse. You might not have even known that that was a possibility for your power to be good or bad. We typically experience electricity in a binary sense of available or not, but it can be judged in a qualitative sense as well. And the electricity near AI data centers, well, it's bad. This is what your power is supposed to look like, at least in North America, a 60 Hz sine wave. AI, however, is causing it to look a bit more like this. These are harmonic distortions, deviations from perfection. Now, power is never perfect. There's always some harmonic distortion, but there's a threshold that is considered acceptable, 8%, and when a household is near a major data center cluster, research has indicated that the likelihood that readings exceed that threshold goes dramatically up. The 8% harmonic distortion threshold is set since it's what normal household appliances can handle without shortening their lifespans, so incrementally and ever so slightly, AI is costing you money by making your electronics wear down faster. It's no secret that artificial intelligence, in its current form, is tremendously energy intensive. That undoubtedly matters, but demand is potentially the simpler problem to solve, especially when ignoring carbon goals. The issue is not just how much power AI uses, it's how and where it uses it.
So there you go, mate. It's not just what we'll use, it'll be our household appliances that'll need to be replaced before time.
Yeah. So I'll just keep everything going, won't it? Because we'll have to replace everything a few years earlier.
Harmonic distortions is not something I've known too much about in the past, and I can't say I'm an expert now, but yeah, if what they say is true there, we're going to be replacing our fridge, everything, our TVs. At the end of the day, they won't care.
No,
they don't care what the people...
They do not give one shit.
We're going to open a data center next to your house, or in this case, Christmas Island, and you're all going to suffer. If I'm a Christmas Island resident, why haven't I been consulted?
Yeah. Well, we should look into that.
We should.
And find out how many of them actually have been
consulted.
Because that's bullshit.
It is. So there you go, mate. Tech or climate. Yep. We know what wins. Money.
Yep.
Money wins. Where's the money? Tech.
Tech and AI.
Yep, exactly right. So is this the unexpected nail in the net zero coffin?
Of course it is.
I think it is.
Yep.
I think we could all stop now and net zero will just go away.
Perhaps that's why America pulled the rug early.
Yeah.
Because they could see what was happening.
The investment's going elsewhere.
I'm surprised that Europe took a bit longer.
Net zero dead?
Yes.
Yeah, baby. Net zero dead.
I can breathe now.
Let's celebrate.
Yep.
With a glass of red. Cheers to net zero.
Cheers, mate.
You dead fucker. All right, everyone. Let us know what you think. Tech takes over from net zero and away we go.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Cheers, guys.